Welcome back, everyone. This is Annie, and it's about 4:30 in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and I thought, why not go unbox some wax that has been long overdue. If you've watched a few of my recent videos, you know I'm doing that panic cleaning before the in-laws come this weekend, and it's been a good thing because there has been a pile of boxes that have built up, and some are recent, some are older, and I will work at points to get caught up on unpacking stuff and then fall behind. And so yeah, I found some boxes I'd kind of forgotten about, and I just want to get everything unpacked and organized in my tubs so that I can see things easily. I did get some more tubs in a few days ago because I just needed a few more, so I've been working on organizing everything and just tidying the house because I don't know, I just felt like I needed to do it. So this is a pre-order from Southbound, and it is from February. It has been a long time coming for me to unbox this, and it is now September 30th, so obviously it has sat and had an excellent cure, so hopefully we'll get a good sense of these smells. When I did get this, I did open and smell, I think, everything in here, and I have pulled a few items from here and melted. So as we're going along, I'll talk about those. This is the information, and Rachel is the owner. They're based in Alabama. Southbound is one of my favorite vendors, and I have a lot of Southbound boxes actually to kind of get caught up on. So hopefully y'all don't mind watching some old Southbound hauls. Let me move this box to the side so y'all aren't just having to stare at a box the entire time, and we'll dive in. First up, this is Fruit Loop Milkshake, and this is Fruit Loop cereal blended into delicious, cool, and creamy vanilla milkshake. I actually got 2 bags of this. One is for a friend who loves Fruit Loop cereal blends, and the other bag I've actually been melting some, so it's in a melting basket, and I didn't go and dig this out, so we're just gonna smell out of this bag. And I just want to show you all the shapes. Her bakery bags are full of shapes, and they are just the cutest shapes. They're probably my favorite size to order from Southbound. A great big donut, a popsicle. You can see in the bag there's a cookie, there's a few other things in here. Yeah, now that this is cured more, I can smell it. At first when I got it, I couldn't really smell much, and then I did wait, I don't know, like 6 weeks, and I melted some. And at that time I was down a few warmers when I melted it, so to be fair, that might have been the problem, and it was also right when we started having to really crank the AC, so that may have affected the performance, especially with me only having 3 warmers in a fairly large, high ceiling, open area. And I need to melt it again, but this in the bag I can already tell is stronger than when I smelled it before melting a few months ago. I could smell it at that point, but I could just tell it needed more cure, and I will try to melt that maybe in the next few weeks again, just to give an updated review for y'all. So 2 bags of that. This one I also got 2 bags of, and this is Berry Swirl, and it's berry waffle cones and yellow cake bites. And I was really hoping this would be the berry waffle cone dupe from Bath and Body Works. I've actually melted through a whole bag of this, I don't think that it is the Berry Waffle Cone dupe. So I don't know if you've picked up the Berry Waffle Cone candle and compared it to the Berry Waffle Cone body care, but I actually got the body care for the first time this summer, and I was so looking forward to it because I love the candle, but there's a strong grape note in the body care that's not present in the candle. And so I wound up actually returning it and exchanging it for some other items from Bath and Body Works. And I think that this is actually the dupe more for the actual body care because I pick up more of a grape note. The yellow cake is light on cold, but it does come out more on warm. I will say this wasn't really my favorite. I think because I was just looking forward to it being at dupe from Bath and Body Works, the candle version, and I'm not really a fan of grape scents. I found the more I've melted wax, I just find that I don't really enjoy them. So this will probably be given away, but I did finish a bag and I enjoyed it for what it was. Next up is bread and jam, and I have not melted this one. It's crisp, fresh baked baguette with sweet strawberry, blackberry, and raspberry jams all blended together. And it's kind of pink and tan. There's another big donut. Pie slice, a half jam jar. What was this one? So let me get a good sniff. Oh yeah, this smells really, really good. I don't know why. I love mixed berry flavor in real life, like in food. But I'm not sure that I really like the wild berry mousse that's in wax. I need to try it without zucchini bread because that's kind of the only thing I've melted it with, I think. And I've been falling out with zucchini bread lately, so I need to give it a chance in something else. But I don't know why I've been avoiding ordering stuff that had like the mixed like strawberry, blackberry or blueberry and raspberry, and I think largely because so many times raspberry in wax is just this floral or artificial berry. So far the only raspberry jam I found that's been a really good one was from Vintage Chic Scents, and that one is amazing. It smells like actual raspberries. So I think I've avoided ordering anything with raspberry just because I feel like I'm going to be disappointed, but this smells so good. I actually do get a hint of raspberry in here, and like an actual raspberry, like a raspberry jar of jelly that you open up and sniff. And then I'm getting the other fruits too, and it smells so good. Yeah, I think I get the blackberry and the raspberry the most, and then there is that kind of baguette note, which to me is not as yeasty as like fresh bread is. Oh, it's so nice. There's almost like a slight toasted note to the bread. I may have to melt this pretty soon. I'm excited about that one. Another one that I got was Main Street Bakery, and this is blackberry cobbler, sugary vanilla cake bites, and caramelized sugar. I really love blackberry scents, and I don't have a ton of blackberry bakery for some reason. So I was excited when this was offered. I think I only got one bag. I don't know why, but let's smell it. Okay, I definitely get that vanilla cake pop, vanilla cake bite, and some of that caramely sugar, but I'm not really getting the blackberry. Let's see. I always love when she has the sliced bread in here. I just think they're so cute. Ice cream scoop. There's There's something in here that looks, ooh, how pretty. It's like a frosted heart cookie. I don't know why. I'm not really smelling blackberry. It smells good, but it's kind of like that sweet cake with a caramel note. And it's not necessarily a caramel note, I will say that. It's more of like that bruleed sugar note, if that makes sense. But it doesn't smell burnt. Another blackberry scent is Blackberry Lemon Birthday, and this is blackberry jam, lemon zest, and vanilla cream blended with birthday cake. Definitely get the lemon, that tartness off the top. Look, some of these shapes, a little donut. This one has some little ice cream shapes. I can tell it's bakery, but I don't know if you asked me if I could swear that it was birthday cake in here. I just kind of get a general bakery note. Maybe it'll come out more on one. Like a cookie shape. Very, very faintly getting the blackberry. So maybe that'll come out more on warm as well. Her wax performs really well for me, so I'm not too worried. I'm not a big fan of lemon or lemon bakery, but I've been trying to branch out and find some good ones. Oh, and I didn't show you all the shapes inside of this one, did I? I'll show you all the shapes. It's purple and blue. It's a cinnamon roll, an ice cream scoop. There's another one. Little cupcake. Next up is Melon Mountain Dew, and this is watermelon cantaloupe, fresh sliced honeydew melons, and classic lemon lime fizzy pop. I really love melon scents. I have been wanting to melt a lot of melon this summer, and I know it's kind of at the end of summer, although I think it's going to still be warm enough here for me to be melting some summer stuff for the next week or two. This smells so good. Definitely get that lime and lemon fizzy note first off, but it's not overly fizzy. It's just a nice pleasant fizz. And then I'm getting the watermelon and the honeydew. It's really nice. Kind of candy ribbon, rose, two cake shapes. Unicorn. Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this one a lot. She has some really good fizzy blends, and I do like fizzy, but I don't love fizzy, so I really only need the periodic fizzy and not a lot in my collection. Next up is Bohemian Raspberry, and this is raspberry jam, freshly baked sugar cookies with sweet vanilla and delicious birthday cake. So here once again I was trying to branch out and see if her raspberry jam was good. I don't know if her raspberry jam in this is the same oil as in the bread and jam, or if the bread and jam is different oils. I don't think they are the same oils, because this one has a little bit more of a floral note. Ooh, look at this, this is pretty. It does have a nice scent to it. Definitely get the cookie. and stuff. And in this one, I'm actually getting the cake note a little bit more than that other birthday cake one. These are huge shapes. You can fit, like, fill so many warmers with one of these. And there's a little bit of like a buttery cream. I wish it was more of a true raspberry scent, but I will melt this and it's not as off-putting as some of the raspberries that I've smelled before. This is icing on the cake, and it's sugar cookie dough, vanilla bean Noel, marshmallow cream cookies, and vanilla wafers. I think this will be good on warm. And that's one thing too. You know, these are just first impressions and cold sniffs of most of these, even though I did sniff them months ago. I kind of forgot what they smelled like for the most part. And I haven't melted these except for the ones that I mentioned before. So on warm, it may change. There's a donut and a macaron. I think this is going to be good. And I have heard from a few people that this one is really nice too. So it's a good sugar cookie note. It is not the sugar cookie royale, if y'all are familiar with it. It's a different sugar cookie oil. And I do get some of that marshmallowy-ness and the vanilla wafers. Very excited to try this. Might actually be a good one to try when we have them over on Sunday. I know several people have suggested just picking a good bakery, and even though I haven't melted this one yet, it could be just like a generally like pleasing scent without being too overwhelming for anyone. I still haven't decided. And there was one other item in this order, but I don't have it in the box. It is in somewhere. I need to figure out where it is, but I was recently talking about it in the recent pre-order because I just got a loaf of it, and it's the Feeling Naughty blend. I'd originally gotten a bakery bag of it, and then when I smelled it after getting the box, I just really kind of wasn't impressed on cold. But then when I melted it, I don't know, a month and a half ago or so, right at the beginning of August, and I melted it specifically because I saw it was available again in the pre-order, and I thought that's really soon for a scent to come back up, so maybe a lot of people were requesting it. So I melted it, and wow, it completely proved me wrong on my first impression. It was so good. It is probably the best pretzel scent that I have tried. It is a wonderful pretzel with cinnamon sugar cookies and I think fried donut, and all together you get that fried dough, you get the cookie note, you get this wonderful cinnamon sugar, and then this pretzel and like the hint of saltiness, and it lasted all day. And by all day I mean it was going 12 plus hours. And it probably could have gone longer. It was so good. So that's why I got a loaf again in the recent pre-order. And I do still have some in my bakery bag somewhere. And that was originally part of this order. So if y'all like bakery cinnamon sugar, I definitely recommend that one. Looking forward to melting some of these soon because they've had plenty of time to cure and they should all perform really well. So if y'all tried any of these, melted any of them, or if you picked any of these up, I'd love to know down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. And once again, thank you all so much for watching. I might get another video videoed right now. I might not. I just felt like I was tossing and turning too much in bed, so I wanted to be a little productive. But yeah, I'll let y'all know in the next video if I got to another one. And for a second time, thank you all for watching.